Everyone, welcome back to this channel once again. Today's topic is bearing, which is a continuation of direction which we have been talking about in the previous video. Today I'm going to talk about the computation of bearing on the map. Just like direction on the map, we use the word from to determine where the observer is standing. Because we are talking about the same thing, direction and bearing, only the difference is that on direction we are using compass points, while on bearing we are using degrees of angles. Right, so for instance, we have bearing of B from A as illustrated on the diagram. B from A, so we use the word from to determine where the observer is standing. So the word from is suggesting that the observer is standing at A. So what we do is we join the places in question, the point A and B, with a straight line like this, and where it is stated that from, we draw our north line here, and then we measure this angle. So suppose this angle is going to be 45 degrees, suppose, because I'm not using a protractor here. So this is how the way we represent our angles. We put a placeholder 0 before the angle if the angle is less than 100 degrees. Right. Let's move on to another example. But before we jump into another example, I encourage you not to project your lines like this, so as to reduce noise on your diagram. The noise is going to confuse you, because now that you have produced this line to here, it means now you have 3 angles. So you begin to confuse yourself. Which angle is required? The angle which is required here is the angle starting from the north line in a clockwise direction up until we join the 2 places in question. Right, let's jump into another example. Here is another example. On this example, I have produced the lines. The lines are produced and there are so many angles. But for practice sake, I'm going to illustrate how these angles are determined. Right, the question here is bearing of A from B. Bearing of A from B. So the word from is suggesting that the observer is standing at B. So the first thing is to join the 2 places in question, and where it is written from, you draw the north line. As I suggested before, don't produce the lines like this one to reduce noise. The angle in question here is the angle which is starting from the north line in a clockwise direction up until we meet the line which is joining the 2 places in question. So the angle which is needed here is this one. So a protractor cannot measure more than angles of more than 180. So this one, a straight line, is 180. So you measure this smaller angle, or you add 180, or you measure this smaller angle, you subtract from 360. That's how you do it. This angle now is more than 100 degrees. 100 degrees, so it is represented as 245 degrees, like that. Right, let's dive into another example. Suppose our question was going to be like bearing of B from A. That question will be suggesting that the observer is standing at A. So you do the same procedure. You join the places from A to B, then you draw the north line where it is from. Then our answer will be this one. Another example is this one. Right, I would like to show you how to compute the bearing of university from the bus station. University from the bus station. So the word from is suggesting that the observer is standing at the bus station. So you connect the 2 places with a straight line. Then north line is going to be placed on the bus station because the question is suggesting from there, right? Then the angle in question starts from the north line in a clockwise direction up until we meet the line which joins the two places. So our angle is more than 180 degrees. So you measure this smaller angle, you subtract from 360, that will be the answer, right? Let me suggest another example. Another example here is the direction of the bearing of the school from the art museum. The bearing of the school from the art museum. So this the question is saying from, this is the from. We draw our north line. Make sure your north line is vertical and it is parallel to the easting, so that you don't miss the correct answers. Right, then you join the 2 points with a straight line like this. The angle in question starts from the north line in a clockwise direction up until we meet the line which join the places. Right, this is the angle in question. Then you use a protractor to measure. So I would like you to do this assessment. The assignment is to do the bearing of library from the university. The bearing of library from the university. Show me in the comment section your answer. Show me in the comment section your answer. I will be there responding to the questions, to the answers. Right, here is a protractor and how it is used to calculate bearing. Right, this is the protractor. That's how it looks like. So the protractor measures angles from all directions. As you can see, we have the 0 here, the 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 up to 180 here. So you can also measure starting from here. This is 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 up to 180. So it has this line which is pointing at 0 and 180, this one. So this line, when you are measuring an angle, should align with the angle which is measured, any one side which can be used. And there is a center which is here also. The center should be on the position where you want, where the angle is being subtended, or the angle where it is being formed. That's how it is used. For further illustration, show me in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like the video. Let's meet in another video. God bless you.